Do you think you know everything about your favorite WWE superstars? It's okay if you do. You probably know a lot. Why? You may be a pro wrestling expert and the envy of all your friends. However, even the most learned wrestling fan could always learn more. My name's Raj from Wrestling Hub, and check out these 10 shocking facts about your favorite WWE superstars. If you're lucky, you might even learn something. You may know that Kevin Nash played Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. However, did you know that before that, and before he entered the world of pro wrestling, Nash had a brief career as a pro basketball player. After playing center for the University of Tennessee, Nash headed to Europe where he played for a few different teams. His career ended in Germany when he tore his ACL. Eventually, he would help reshape pro wrestling as a member of the NWO. Bray Wyatt may claim he's a god, at least in kayfabe, but we all know in reality, he's just a man. In fact, you may know that his father, Mike Rotunda, was also a pro wrestler. Rotunda is probably best known as Owen R. Shyster, aka RRS. That's not the end of the Wyatt's wrestling lineage though. His grandfather is Blackjack Mulligan, who is a WWE Hall of Famer, and Barry and Kendall Windham are his uncles. It's right there in Bray's real name, Windham Rotunda. Glenn Jacobs has had a lengthy career, primarily as Kane, but the Royal Rumble has been his playground. Jacobs owns a couple of different Royal Rumble records. He's been in the most Rumbles at 19, and he's also limited the most wrestlers total with a whopping 44. That's a record that will most likely stand for a while, because the closest active wrestler is Roman Reigns with 26. Despite this, Jacobs has never won the Royal Rumble, not as Kane, certainly not as Isaac Yankem, DDS. Raven is primarily remembered for his tenures in ECW and WCW, but he made his mark on the WWE record books as well. Nobody held the WWE title more times than Raven did. He was a hardcore champ a whopping 27 times. Granted, the WWE didn't really treat the hardcore title seriously, and had it defended under a 24/7 rule. That being said, Raven came an awful long way from his first run with the WWE. Then, he was known as Johnny Polo, and he managed the likes of Adam Bomb and the Quebecers. Xavier Woods' love of video games is readily apparent. Look no further than his YouTube channel, Up Up Down Down. Woods isn't just an avid gamer though, he's also an education junkie. He currently has a bachelor's degree in philosophy and a master's degree in psychology. In fact, that's apparently not enough for him, as Woods is currently working on a PhD in educational psychology. Soon, he may be Dr. Woods, which is even more impressive than being Dr. Death, Steve Williams. The massive Yokozuna found a lot of success in the WWE before his hefty weight gain got the best of him. You likely recall him heading to the ring with Mr. Fuji waving the flag of Japan wearing sumo gear. Despite this, Yokozuna never competed in an actual sumo wrestling match. Beyond that, he was not actually Japanese either. Rodney Anawai was Samoan and was a member of the legendary Anawai wrestling dynasty that includes the likes of Roman Reigns, Rikishi, Umaga, and The Rock. However, John Tenta, known best as Earthquake, was actually a sumo wrestler. He finished his career with a record of 21-0-7 before giving up due to the difficulty of the sumo lifestyle, and because of the sporting body's disapproval of his tiger tattoo. Alexa Bliss may not be tall, and there's a reason why they call her 5 feet of fury. But that doesn't mean you should underestimate her physicality. Before she became a pro wrestler, the pint-sized pugilist was a competitive bodybuilder. In fact, within a year of getting into bodybuilding, an activity she picked up to help her overcome a serious eating disorder, she was a certified professional bodybuilder. Despite her clear toughness, and despite how she excels at playing the snide heel, as anybody who follows Bliss on social media knows, she's a huge fan of all things Disney. How's it feel to know a 5-foot Disney lover could probably kick your ass? Wrestling fans have been lucky to have Chris Jericho around for decades at this point. He's long been one of the best talkers in the business and one of the funniest wrestlers ever. His personality has certainly helped him outside the ring, as he's popped up on shows such as At Midnight and movies like MacGruber. Let's not forget his band Fozzy either. Jericho's skill in the ring and on the mic certainly make wrestling fans glad he didn't get into the family business. Jericho's father is Ted Irvine, who played in the NHL for several seasons, mostly for the New York Rangers. In his career, Irvine played 724 regular season games, notching 154 goals and 177 assists. Many pro wrestlers were once football players, and Titus ONeil is no different. ONeil actually played for 4 years at Florida under Steve Spurrier. That's not too shabby, even if only started 3 times at defensive end. Afterward, he played arena football from 2004 to 2007. That's nothing to sneeze at. Although he's far from the most successful college football player turned pro wrestler. In fact, ONeil can't even claim to have the best collegiate football career at a Florida school. That honor belongs to Ron Simmons, aka Farouk. Simmons played at defensive tackle for the Florida State Seminoles, earning All-American honors twice. In fact, Simmons had his number retired by the Seminoles, and in 2008 he was inducted to the College Football Hall of Fame. Finally, here's something that is almost guaranteed to surprise you, at least if you don't keep up on your Big Show interviews. Big Show was once asked in an interview who was the stiffest wrestler he had ever worked with. His answer, Christian. Yes, of Edge and Christian fame. Christian is almost half the size of Big Show is, and yet Christian apparently worked so stiff that Big Show had his matches with him seared into his mind. It just goes to show you that size isn't everything, even in pro wrestling. Thanks for watching, don't forget to leave and like and subscribe to Wrestling Hub.